You get into your early teens, and there's a line in the sand that you know you shouldn't cross, but you do it anyway, just to see what would actually happen. What will actually happen if I step across it? And I remember vividly the day. I don't actually particularly remember the what I said, but I back chatted my mother, and my father. The hand came towards me so fast, I literally didn't see it. I could see the veins in my eyeballs. It really took the wind out of me. We had corporal punishment in our house, and everyone did it. When I was a kid, but we don't do that in our household. I have to say that, you know, I can remember my father actually hitting me, giving me a smack or something, probably 3 or 4 times in my life. But it was the fear of it. It was the imagination in your head was an awful lot worse than the actual event itself. And I don't feel that I need to go down that road. Smacking your child does not necessarily instill discipline in them. It's kind of fear of reprisal that really instills a bit of, I better not do this. I don't really want to frighten anyone by screaming the windows out, so we go through stages. I go quiet, they keep rattling on. I give them a little bit of quiet menace. Have you really thought about what you're actually doing? Perhaps you better think about that before you say that again. They get all the cues, and eventually, if I have to take action, they know that we have crossed over that line. And I know the games that they're going to play because I was a kid too once. And I think it's okay. I expect to draw some lines in the sand, and I expect them to step over them. And that is a healthy way that they're going to explore the rights and wrongs of life. I would like the children to express their views, but I reserve the right to say no. I think people make the mistake, from certainly my generation, the 60s generation, a bit like the teacher who sits on the corner of the desk and wants to be everyone's friend. And you can be somebody's mate, but you might not get any respect because you're trying to make them an equal. The problem with treating children as adults is that whilst it's good in the long run, it's very good because you're teaching them, well, look, you take control of your life. They don't actually have the responsibility that adults have to have. You do something wrong as an adult, you're guaranteed bad things are going to happen to you. As a child, you can shuffle that off onto your parents.